Hi, everybody. Sean Woodland inside the CrossFit Update Studios as we are now just weeks away from the 2016 Reebok CrossFit Invitational. And joining me now is a woman who has served as both the coach and competitor for the Canada team. She is also a six-time CrossFit Games competitor. She is Michele Letendre. Michele, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
This is your third appearance at the Invitational. Your second as an athlete. You've been a coach before. Last year you were the coach. What did you learn about the event as far as what it takes to win in this setting?
I think it's, what it is when the time is right, like the time in an event that's just the hardest and where you want to give up as an individual or where you would normally take a break and you put that voice aside and you do it for the team. That's a breakthrough moment that when a team goes through that moment, there's a lot of wind in the team's back. So I think that's the biggest and most important point is when it gets really tough and other teams stop, then the team has to go and somehow join forces in their minds and work through it together,
Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet steps in as the coach for your team in 2016. What's it going to be like having her calling the shots this year?
Yeah, I think we're lucky. Cammie's a great athlete. She's got a lot of experience. She coaches for a living and she does a level 1 seminars. I have so much faith in her coaching and her authority. I think that she's the right person to tell us what to do and when to do it. And I think that we are all really lucky to have someone of her experience as a coach.
Last 2 years at the Invitational, the Canada team has been very close to winning the entire thing, but just fell short in that final event. Why do you think this year can be different?
Because we got such great athletes. I mean, Pat Vellner is I've seen him kind of evolved in the sport, and he's so consistent and he's so good under pressure. And Brent is the same. He's gone through a lot of hardships in his career, and I think he had a breakthrough year, and he's got a lot of momentum riding for him. I mean, Carol Ann's the same way. She's doing better and better every year. I think that the entire team is in the right spot mentally. And I really believe in us this year. I think we're going to be hard to beat.
For the first time in this competition, you will get to compete in front of your hometown fans. Yeah. What's that going to be like for you?
For me, it's really special because I haven't competed in front of a Canadian crowd since they switched the regionals to the U.S. for the past couple of years. And I have such an opportunity to compete in front of Canada for the last time ever. In front of that crowd, it's going to be so electrifying. I mean, Canada's we don't get a lot of CrossFit events, so I have a feeling that the crowd's going to be behind us more than people might think. I think we really do have a huge hometown advantage there. I think it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to get up there. I'm really looking forward to what the crowd brings. It's going to be something special. You mentioned earlier that you get to compete in front of your hometown fans for, you said, the last time. For those of for those people out there who don't know, you have made it official. You are retired. Why was now the time for you to hang it up?
Because I didn't want to be in the gym that long anymore. I was at another place, I want to kind of start to do things I used to do before I started competing. I want to start painting again. I want to start taking art classes or just having a normal life. I love CrossFit. It's my passion. It's my work. It's what I do every single day. And I didn't want it to become a burden. So I'm still competitive, personally. I still train hard, but I really appreciate that 1 hour I have of training. Well, lately a little bit more, trying to get ready to beat, everybody at the Invitational. But I really appreciate that, just waking up, going to train, having my hour, and then getting to work for the rest of the day and do other things and spend time with the dogs and with my boyfriend and taking care of the house and stuff like that,
When you look back at your career in the sport, what's the thing that you think you're the most proud of?
I can't pinpoint anything really. Everything CrossFit has allowed me to do in the last 6 years is something that I'm most proud of. I mean, I've met so many people. I've found a new passion for my career and for my work. I met my boyfriend through CrossFit. I have my group of friends through CrossFit, and you know, athletically, there are so many things I'm super proud of, but what it's brought to me as a person is way more important. So I really, you know, can't think of anything particular. I think it's changed me so much for the better. It's incredible.
Michele, we have had a blast watching you compete on an individual stage, and we're certainly looking forward to seeing you throw down with the rest of the Canadian team at the Invitational. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Sean. Thanks.
Michele Letendre, 6-time Games competitor, calling it quits as far as an individual career is concerned, but one more event left as she and the Canadian team hope to bring a victory back to their country at the Invitational.